It's like when you're not paying attention to what someone says, and you just go, yeah. And then they ask you a serious question. You're like, yeah.
And then you laugh, and it's like...
So, hello, guys. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Unix podcast. My name is Ethan, and I am joined by my co-host, David Stanley. David Stanley, hello.
Hello.
Good day. So, what are we starting with today?
We're talking about awkward situations or
okay.
how we're amazing at social scenarios.
Oh yeah. I guess I'll start because I have one that happened pretty recently. I was during the vacation. There's like a CVS chain there called Long's Drugs, and that's where I just went to get like all my groceries basically. And they only had self-checkout, and so like they had like attendants that would watch it, and it's really weird because they'll like hover over you. So, you know, you're sitting there, you're scanning your shit, and the whole time there's just this lady watching you like,
you stealing back?
Yeah. I don't know if it was stealing or what, because I think she was just supposed to like help you. And then like my chip is dead, right? So I put the chip in, it goes beep, 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 and then chip malfunction. I take it out, and then I'm like, okay, I'll just swipe it like I usually do. It goes, no, you have to use your chip because it's a chip card. And I'm like, wow. So I had to do it 3 times. Every single time it would beep, 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 and the lady was just watching me the whole time. And then finally it lets me swipe, and I swipe, and I'm taking my stuff, and I'm like walking out, and she's like, thank you, have a nice day. And I was like, fuck. That was so awkward.
Yeah. For me, I think the worst situation is when you're talking to someone that you don't really know, as like an acquaintance, making small talk, and you're trying to be, make it engaging. And sometimes what I do is I just laugh at everything they say. So it's especially bad when they make a comment and it's not supposed to be funny.
And then you laugh anyway. It's like your plan backfire. It's like when you're not paying attention to what someone says, and you just go, yeah. And then they ask you a serious question. You're like, yeah.
And then you laugh, and it's like...
It's like, wait, what?
Yeah. Anyway, so what about you, Stanley?
I think one of the more awkward things that you can do is, I don't know, walk towards people. Like you're like, okay, you have like a hall, right?
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
like walking towards each other.
This is like the classic dilemma in any shopping store, in like hallways in school.
Yeah.
It's like, it's such a classic one.
I think it's just like, even if you're meeting each other, it's like, hey man, I'm going over. What do we do?
Dude, that's why I think like dabbing someone up is like the greatest thing ever.
No, but like the walking towards you part.
One of three.
Like you just stare into them, and it's just. Like,
I thought you were talking about like when you're walking by somebody and like you're like kind of walking at each other, and you have to like get out of someone's way, and then you both go the same way.
Oh, that's so bad.
Like you're walking forward, and like I think common thing is you go to the right? Because like on a road in America, you're driving on the right side of the road, right? And so like it just makes sense in my mind that you scoot to the right. But so many times, like I've been walking, and like I go to the right, and they go to the right too, and then you do. Of course, like everyone's first immediate reaction is to instantly go to the other side, and they do it too. And so you sit there for like 5 seconds, just like awkwardly trying to like shuffle past each other, and then like you finally get by. Yeah, you both awkwardly laugh it off, and then you're walking away, and you're like, "Fucking jackass!" Like, get the fuck out of my way, man.
Like the hallway thing. You know that meme where it's like, oh, there's a woman in front of me. I should run as fast as possible so she knows that I'm not, a threat, towards her. Sometimes I do that. It's like, oh, I don't want to make her feel uncomfortable, so I start walking faster.
I've never seen anyone actually do that.
Yeah, me neither, bro.
And I'm like, oh shoot. And it's like, the things you do, you try to make sure that it's not as awkward as, you try to make sure that you're not acting as awkward as possible.
Yeah.
So you act So stupid. Oh
yeah, right. Because like you're so caught up in trying to not act dumb that you instantly start acting dumb.
So my strategy is to act dumb, so it's not awkward. You know what I mean?
Okay, but then you just come off kind of like a jackass.
Okay, but like, who cares? You know what I'm saying?
Like that Wendy's drive-through.
Yeah.
Okay. It probably made the day a little bit better for the guy.
No,
all
for
right.
sure
Okay, because when you're at a drive-through and you're taking the orders, it's like, hey, can I get a Big Mac and a bacon and a cheese? Everyone's like,
Stanley, you're the only one here who has not worked in a fast food
okay,
place.
but like it's monotone, right? It's just no energy. But then that one guy.
Well, yeah, but you don't
in fast food. We can both vouch that we would have hated you if you were
yeah
that type of customer.
yeah, because like you are purposely staying at that energy level, not because you're like you want to be there, but it's because like you just want to get the day done. Some jackass coming through the drive-thru going like, "Yo, what's up, bro?" You're like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" You're like, "Damn, bro, let me finish my fucking 4-hour shift and get the fuck out of here, man. Who do you think you are?"
I just tried making his tape better.
Speaking of drive-thrus, like the way that I order, I've noticed I've started to sound more and more like my dad.
Oh yeah,
it's terrifying.
Yeah, right, dude. Because I know specifically about my dad. He has very distinct mannerisms that he'll do.
Yeah.
And I was with like a family friend, and I was just talking to them, and they were like, "Yeah, you're really like your dad." And I was like, "Oh God, oh no, what was it that I did? What was it?"
Like whenever someone apologizes or thanks him for something, he says, "No problem." I do it in the exact same tone and mannerism. It's so weird. And whenever I record, because you know how you can't, when you talk, you don't really hear yourself the way other people do, right?
Yeah.
So when I record myself and I play it back, it sounds like my dad. It freaks me out so much. I hate it. But speaking of other social cues, I think the worst one for me is when someone's crying.
Oh my God, yeah, that's pretty fucking bad. Cause like I'm an awkward, timid guy. I don't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah, I was like,
"Hey, are you okay, man?"
Yeah, yeah, like hang in there, bro.
And like the more emotionally mature friends are like, "Oh, it's gonna be okay," and like they're hugging them.
Yeah,
and,
right.
And like in the outside circle, they're standing awkwardly.
I think we were at a party or something, and someone started like breaking down. I just sat there with my drink in the corner doing that. I felt so bad afterwards too.
Kind of just stand there, it's like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, right. Like, what are you supposed to do?
You're like, am I the bad person in this scenario? Am I the bad guy?
Okay, it was never like that, but it's just like you want to do something, but it's like you're scared that whatever you do will somehow make them more upset.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna leave it to the people.
Yeah, right.
Stop crying.
Stop, you little bitch.
Get up right now. There's bigger problems, all right?
You have depression, cure it. There's no thing as
Just be one of like those alpha grind sets. Depression isn't real. You're making excuses.
Go to the gym at 5 a.m.
Get to work. Like you just see some girl like crying and like because her boyfriend like broke up with her or something. You're like, I think you need to go to the gym. You need to work on yourself.
Yeah, but I think I've developed a persona, I guess, to deal with bad persona and dealing with those.
I haven't seen someone cry in a while though.
Really?
Because I just don't go outside.
But that's fair enough. Yeah.
I've never had to have, or I was never in a situation where I have to comfort someone when they're crying. But I don't think I would.
It's pretty bad, especially like because like you're thinking in your head like, oh, I'll like pat them on the back or something, but like when you're in that situation, like you just freeze.
I mean, it would be like you would go there
especially if it's like a person that you like respect that's crying.
It's like you just go comfort
them.
them.
It makes a difference. Like if it's a little sibling. You're like,
don't
tell mom, bro. you're doing some shit like that. But if it's like, you see like your parents or like a friend that you really trust.
I leave the room, bro.
That shit's
gone, bro.
When parents cry, I think it's like, dang, parents cry too. What do I do? Am I supposed to be the parent now? This is terrifying. What do I do? Yeah, and for me, it's like parents is probably like the top people that I'm like I don't know how to handle that situation. But the next worst thing is like people I hang out with, right? But I've only known for like several months.
Oh yeah, because you don't have that like deeper connection.
Yeah, you don't have a connection to them, and you're like, so sometimes when
you're like,
trying, just stand them up. Sometimes
man,
I pretend I'm working on something instead. I'm like, I gotta finish.
Pull up the weather app.
What's going on? Oh, that's a home screen. Ooh, another home screen.
It's sunny, guys.
Home screen. Yeah, that's an app that I haven't touched in a long time.
Phones are useful tools
to
avoid
oh my gosh, you will not believe how many times like I'm walking in like a hallway or like at the store or something, and just to pretend like I'm a busier person than I am, I'll pull out my phone and I'll just pretend to like type something in or like I'm texting. Or I think one time I straight up like pretended like I was on a call with somebody. Like straight up the phone, or like
okay, I'm never that desperate.
Well, it's
I
like
can see where it comes from.
I don't even remember like why I used to do it, but just like to avoid a conversation or to like casually get by someone, just like whip out the phone and walk by.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I'm playing a video, like I watch KSI or Trash Taste or whatever, and so, those guys can be kind of wild.
Oh yeah.
So when like an obnoxious sound or an innuendo pops up and someone's walking by, I'm like, crap. They're gonna think I'm weird now. I'm never gonna meet this person again in my life. But
yeah, right. It's so funny how like we care so much about like a random stranger that we are never gonna see again.
And they probably are thinking this exact same thing that I am too.
Yeah. or they're probably like, what a fucking idiot. and then it never appears in their mind ever again. Or it could be a situation where it's like and they were roommate. Or it could be like that. And you don't really know. So it's like, I don't know.
I used to do that when like I was at the gym. I would just like hold my phone and just look at it.
Yeah, especially when someone's using like the machine that you want to use.
There's also like when you're like they're using the machine in front of you or something. But then when I was walking around, I would do that too. But then after a while, I stopped and it's just like, just look. And it's like,
just make eye contact, like, you're on my machine, bro. You're on my machine.
It just feels weird because like you're ignoring everyone. Like I used to, I would like give smiles to people, like,
oh fuck,
give what?
Like smiles. Like I would smile at people, like, hey.
Yeah, you smile.
But then,
you smile without opening your mouth.
No, I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you're walking through Walmart. But then after a while, I was like, dang. Should I even do that? Like that's kind of weird.
It kind of feels creepy if a stranger looks directly into my eyes. Hi,
hey, man. Dude, right? It's like, have you ever been like driving your car and you like go past somebody and they wave at you? You're like, do I know you? Who are you?
You're crossing the street and you're like, oh, thank you. Like I get that, right?
Yeah, no, but like if you're just driving and like
they're like, hello.
Yeah, so like you're driving this way, they're coming at you like this, and like without doing anything, they just unpromptedly wave at you.
I mean, I do that to my neighbors.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's because you're like neighbors, but
I mean, I don't really know them. I mean, they're in the neighborhood, but I'll be like, hey.
Is there ever a situation where you know your neighbors? Like, do you know your neighbors' names?
I think my neighbor died. Story time. I came home from like a late night Taco Bell run or something, and as I do during summer, and yeah, I came back and like my cul-de-sac had like 5 or 6 police cars in it. And the house right next to me, there was like a medical examiner truck there. And apparently my mom said there were like pill bottles, and they did carry someone out on like a stretcher with like the cover over it. So I'm pretty sure my neighbor died.
Do you know your neighbors?
Well, I live in a condo? Not condo,
it's
but a duplex.
Duplex,
yeah. So, kind of have to know them. So
I didn't knock
on the door. Hey neighbor, you're just like knocking on your wall. Yeah, hey neighbor.
They're really nice. I'm not sure if they're still there. I think there's a situation there, but that's not really time or place right now. But they're really nice. They give us so much food because they travel a lot. Especially like to.
I wish my neighbors were that nice.
Yeah, they like give us food, like delicious food. They gave us like always chocolate, the really good chocolate, and we just return, give them kimchi, and so partnership. It's a
symbiotic relationship. Very good, very good.
I mean, I know my neighbors, but I don't like. I know them by face.
Yeah, by.
Like they told me their names a couple times, but then I just like I forget it, and I don't want to keep asking. Hey, what's your name again? It's like
yeah.
I feel like that's kind of weird.
Speaking of that, like when I first went to high school, like I formed a group of friends. It was a pretty big group of friends, like 10 people, right? And I didn't know some of their names.
That's why you follow them on Instagram. That's the thing I do.
But what do you search up? What, you just like, I guess you can see like. Can follow the person that you know.
No, yeah, you cross-reference.
When it's like when they first say their name, you just repeat it over and over, and then when you're able to get on your phone,
is, like,
you put it in.
Because I'm the new person, like everyone else knows their name.
So you were the new one in the group.
Yeah.
It's
so
like they'll say each other's names, and then you could pick that up. You know what I'm saying?
Say their names. They're just like, "What's up, bro?"
Yeah, like when do we say our names? Like besides when I go, "Hello, everybody," you know, like for the intro of the podcast. Like I don't think I've said your guys' names, and so long I'm just like, "Yo, what's up, bro?" Or "What's up, man?"
And then you're just waiting for somebody to say a name, like name, and then they know my name. Because my name is so easy to remember, David.
And well, because like it's a group of 10, right?
Yeah.
9 people know each other. There's only one new guy.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
super easy.
Yeah.
Or you just be like, you ask this one person, hey, can you write everyone's name?
But even that sounds really awkward too. Because
yeah,
at this
true.
point, I forgot to ask. So it's been like
you let it go too far, and now it's like really awkward.
It's like 5 months since I met these guys. I don't know their names. We're on pretty good.
Look, I know it's 5 months and you invited me to your wedding and all this other stuff, but what's your name again? Just
wait
slip
until
from
you
me.
get their wedding invitation. Oh, that's their name.
You wait like 10 years until they get married, and then you're like, oh my god, it was Dave. Yeah. Wow.
We had the same name all along.
Yeah.
Man. But I miss those kind of things, in high school. We're old now.
I mean, it happens in college too.
Well,
I mean, I don't know about you, but like
when I first, a lot of people in college. I'm like I still have friends from that, right? Like,
yeah. I mean, we don't talk too much.
I know, but
we homies.
Yeah. But like, if the semester's over, I never see them again. Like they disappear from the face of the earth.
Well, that's like an effort value thingy though. Like if you cared enough, like I bet you could find people and stay connected in like a way that we do.
Yeah.
It's like when I first met them, I was like, oh, what was their name again? But then I saw them they had Discord. And we had a Discord for the entire school. We had a Discord for the entire class, and that's how I was able to remember his name because his name's like Osius. So I was like, how are you supposed to remember that? It's Osius.
Oh, okay.
I was like, how are you supposed to remember that name? But then his Discord username is that. So I was like,
wait, but it's so unique. I feel like it would be easier to remember.
Bro, I have bad memory.
I guess so.
I feel so bad because everyone remembers my name. I remember no one's name, and.
Yeah, even if it's a simple name, I have a hard time remembering because it's like they mention it once and it's like after 3 seconds it's gone. Like I might be good
that's
with
how
math,
I felt when I was at my dad's wedding because it's like it's all a bunch of people that like, no offense, I don't particularly care for.
Yeah. You're never gonna see
it's like extended family and like family friends, and it was like I think I've met maybe 1 or 2 of them.
And it's like you're only gonna see them once. And it's like
hey, I've only ever met one or two of them like again, and it was like the wife's mom because like I went and stayed at her house. Like it's like okay, I remember that.
Yeah.
But it's like everyone else. It's like I only ever see them in the wedding pictures.
I've never been to a family's wedding. I've been to other like Korean people's weddings for some reason because like a church or something, but I've never been to an extended family's wedding, which is. Yes, because everyone lives in Korea, and we're the only one out of.
Well, like,
Korea.
did they have weddings, or was it?
I don't know. I don't know if I think my cousins are married. I mean, even like as extended families goes, my extended family is pretty small. I think don't have like the 100 cousins or whatever.
Or you do, but you just don't know.
Yeah, that could be it too. I could have. I mean, Kim is a pretty popular name. I could have like 1,000 cousins, and I just don't know it.
I just thought of Kim Jong-un for a second.
The funny thing is, Kim Jong-un's dad, right? Kim Il-sung?
Yeah.
Il-sung, I think. I'm butchering that so bad. my dad's name is his name switched around, so I got teased so badly because of that. But yeah,
Like, what are you thinking? Like, when you name your kid?
It's the bloodline. You don't choose
maybe
it.
yeah, maybe because it's
I guess
a lot of Korean names they're based off of Chinese letters, right? Kanji in Japanese and Hansa in Korean. So, but they have a different way of pronouncing it, right?
Oh yeah.
I think my dad's name means first star or something like that.
I gotta say, I love how like those like Asian countries, like they have so much meaning in the names, or like especially like with kanji names, because like, you know, the picture that makes up their name also like has meaning.
Right, and then you can pronounce that in different ways.
Yeah. And in America, you're just like
Bob,
Ethan.
I think
good name.
my Chinese name has to do something with like a bird or something. I don't remember like the full thing, but it was like my mom mentioned it once, like the meaning, and I was like, that is not like the English names.
Stanley.
It's like, which is so confusing because then I forget how many times we had to do it, but it's like that project where you have to like go figure out the meaning behind your name.
Right, yeah.
We did those in elementary school, we did those in middle school, we did those in high school, and we did them in college. And every single time, I did it in a college class, yeah, and every single time it was the same thing. Ethan sounded good. Ethan sounded good. They liked Ethan. They picked Ethan. That was it. There was no meaning. And even my middle name, it's like, it just sounded good. Like, it wasn't a grandparent's name. It wasn't anyone else's middle name. It was just, it sounded good. They wrote it on the paper.
Have a middle name, bro.
Do you not?
No,
I don't have one either.
I don't think having a middle name is that special.
I mean,
it just
people are
adds to your
shocked.
initial.
People are really shocked. You don't have a middle name?
It's probably like all just like white people, huh?
Yeah.
Because like every white person I know has a middle name.
And then they make fun of each other for their middle names, and it's like,
Oh yeah,
I'm just like,
it's
hey,
so
guys.
funny. It's actually kind of fun to do that, especially when someone has like kind of a goofy middle name.
Yeah. Speaking of names, it doesn't happen as often as now, but the amount of people that ask, "What's my name in Korean? What's my name in Korean?" Like,
no one has asked me.
Diva. Or something like that. It's like,
Yeah.
Has anyone ever asked you that? Like,
I mean, maybe like a long time ago, but I definitely not in high school.
yeah, I think people are kind of.
Yeah, people never ask me that. Go figure. Go figure, man.
What is
That's
it
so
in
crazy.
Wow, this mic's gonna peak so many times.
Yeah, the audio is gonna be a little bit scuffed.
Apologies
R.I.P.
to the audience if you're wearing headphones.
Yeah, R.I.P.
My bad.
headphone users. It's the mic's fault, not ours.
Yeah,
Actually, yeah. Mike coming soon-ish. TM.
Maybe.
Trademark.
You have Prime?
If that, I have Prime. Yeah.
Hey, yo.
I'm
So by
Prime?
next week, maybe.
I don't know. Sometimes Prime takes like a month. Sometimes.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Excuse me.
Do you think it's worth it to have Amazon Prime?
Depends on like how much you're actually using it.
I mean, when I was building my computer, it helped a lot, right? Because I was ordering so many parts from it, but not as much these days. Maybe if I build another computer, if my parents.
You get like you get like Prime skins, you know what I mean? Like
you mean like
in League
Gaming.
League of Legends?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you
Prime
know that
Gaming. Wow.
if you have, I think Xbox Game Pass, you get
Yeah, you get all the champions and League of
Might be a
Legends
good
and
investment for you.
Valorant.
in Valorant and
Yeah.
everything, but I don't care about skins.
You would have to connect it to one account though. And I think like one of the most fun things in League of Legends is to create a new account and
Just to
go
get that
play
one skin.
your pre-10 normals
Yeah.
because you
Oh.
play against the worst players ever. And you can literally 1v9 and it is like the only time League of Legends is enjoyable.
And then after that,
I'm
it's
one
like
of those 9. I am one of those 9.
Yeah, you probably are. You probably are one of those 9. I won't
I
lie
feel
to
so
you.
bad because I hear you guys like dissing all these like new players. Like if they do something terrible, I'm like, I'm worse than them. It's like,
It is kind of awkward if you're in a Discord call and you hear that shit. Yeah.
it was like it's like me when I'm when we played CS:GO. I think like like a couple summers ago, I would just like flame everyone, no matter what. And it's like
It's a good thing I never played CS:GO.
yeah.
So David, when you get home, now that you have that new spanking
I
PC,
have poo-poo
You know,
Wi-Fi.
I realized
$3,000 PC and poo-poo Wi-Fi.
maybe it's not a good idea to flame your homies.
Oh no.
I did some pondering, and I came up with the answer that
Maybe if I don't, shit on them.
maybe playing my homies in unranked is not a good idea.
Yeah, especially in Overwatch. You guys like.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
those
if
were
they're
the days.
strangers though, then
Yeah.
it's
Back, bro. I just smacked the shit out of my mic too.
You guys know when Overwatch 2 is coming out?
October,
October?
Free to play. Free to play.
free to play, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is really shitty because they're like, oh yeah, and if you owned Overwatch 1, you're gonna get this like founder exclusive pack,
Yeah.
and it gives you like 2 shitty skins, and then they said and more.
And that's it.
And more. Like what?
Speaking of
What?
crappy companies, which I could name so many.
Oh yeah.
But, have you guys looked at Diablo Immortal?
I have not.
I was
but
thinking about downloading it.
I thought I heard something about like it's bad though.
Yeah, apparently
It's
it
mobile.
costs $100,000 to fully upgrade one character. Yeah.
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 What the fuck?
I saw that
Yeah.
it was in like the game reviews. I saw that and I was like, dang, I'm just not gonna actually
And
install
I
this
thought
game.
I had addiction.
Speaking of your addiction, yay! Perfect
Are we gonna
segue.
do that? Are we gonna do that now?
I guess.
Okay, we were bored. We went to Walmart looking for a table for our podcast, and as you can see, we failed to do so.
You can't see it. You can't see it.
Because we don't have a table. We don't even have anything to open them on, but we have
You have your lab.
some Yu-Gi-Oh! Ghosts from the Past, the second haunting. I know nothing about Yu-Gi-Oh! So David, take it away.
Sure, yeah. I got into Yu-Gi-Oh.
I guess are you gonna like show it on the?
Yeah,
I don't have another.
I'll go up to the camera.
You got to bring.
Okay,
like, a
guys, we gotta.
I can tell you guys something, and you can speak into the mic.
Oh, okay.
So
this is we did one off camera. It's a $20 box, $19.99 from Walmart.
My parents are gonna see this and they're gonna yell at me at home.
And he got these are the cards that we got, and there was maybe $4
worth. Yeah.
You gotta be like.
This is unusual. We turned into a unboxing.
Yeah.
Out of the blue.
Wow,
Okay,
guys,
so we have
cool.
4 packs.
4 packs.
I'm gonna make a guess and say that it's gonna turn out exactly like the last box
Probably,
did. Yeah.
I mean, if there's anything good in here, I'll be very surprised.
I feel like there's gonna be absolute jack doo doo in that.
Absolute jack doo doo.
Okay.
All right, guys. David Kim.
He is up by the camera. Oh, there it is. There it is. I can't see shit, but there it is.
The first one right there.
That one.
I mean, the first one over there. He's opening it. He's behind the camera for some reason.
Because he's gonna like right in front
No,
of the
but then you
camera.
can open it in front of the camera and go beep. You know what I'm saying?
Is that the noise the cards make? Just beep.
There's a bit of an impromptu.
Is this what it's like to be one of those YouTubers? I feel like that would be awful because you're like hunched over the camera and you have to like
No, they have an overhead camera too.
No. Sometimes they're like.
yeah, and then they do it like that, and that just seems so miserable.
First one.
Okay.
That's $1,000, by the way.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
This might be good.
Oh.
Pull up TCG right now.
I'm pulling up TCG right now. Casey called me.
Do we want to invite him on the podcast soon?
Yeah, I think he should be a guest.
Okay.
Well, he was literally going to be a guest if he didn't ditch.
Bailed.
And then he bailed.
Yeah, and then I think we can. Oh wait, we might have to get another mic then.
Yeah, true. I mean, I ordered one already.
Did you get a dongle? Can you order me a dongle?
Can't you just go to like Best Buy and buy that?
It's more expensive.
All right, you ready?
Oh, true. Wait, I gotta pull up the TCG player.
Oh, do you not have the app?
My reception is very bad here.
Okay.
Oh, you want my internet?
I mean, you can just get connected to Wi-Fi, I guess. Where's my?
Mid podcast internet connection.
Oh, we'll check it after. We'll check it after.
All right, you got to show how cool it is though. Oh, you want another pack?
Is it hype though? Is it hype?
I think
Actually?
so. I looked at when I was looking at my other cards. I think it was up there.
Oh,
Actually,
are we talking like 20 plus?
20 plus?
Not that high.
Oof.
Like $5.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Hey, profit.
Profit for the pack, not for the box.
You didn't even get like the whole box. It was just a shitty box.
Yeah, no, and the box, like it's the box is right there.
Never mind, it's 99 cents.
Yeah, it's not even like one of those
99
booster
cents.
packs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, and that thing only has 4 packs in
That's
it.
the next
Trash.
one. This one's pretty cool.
Are there any
Lego man.
okay,
little
okay.
Lego man? The little Lego man.
Yeah, nothing good.
Okay.
Second pack.
Okay, so wait, was that just the first pack?
Yeah, this first pack.
Okay, so we are 1 out of 4, and we have 99 cents. We need 18.
I think that's profit.
18 more dollars.
I think that might be profit.
Okay. Ugh, this is so awkward.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like being one of those YouTubers would actually kind of suck.
No, they have their setups are better than this.
I don't even know how. Okay, there we go.
We should show the setup at the end.
Yeah.
You thought our first
Nothing.
episodes were scripted.
Nothing there either.
Okay, on the first episode, it was a pot. Okay, this is
A
different.
pot, yeah.
Yeah.
The pot camera holder. It was pretty ingenious, actually.
Third pack.
We should do a fast food tier list.
We should, yeah, have like one
Oh.
of the most famous items, and then
Okay, bet.
No,
yeah.
not items, like the full brand. Like,
third pack.
Oh, you mean like the Ludwig thing, where they like rank every item
this
in the
one's
fast
good.
food? Oh, we got something.
2 cents? 2 cents?
Like $2.
Let's go. Yeah, baby. That's what I've been waiting for.
That's it.
Okay.
Last pack, boys.
So we have $2.99 in value, approximately.
There might be some hidden value in these. I'm not gonna. Oh, I'm
No.
touching it too much. The Wendy's is gonna.
Oh
devalue it.
my gosh, yeah. You're gonna put the scuff marks on them, bro.
Okay. Last and final pack.
Oh.
Oh, this one is good too.
Oh? Like how many dollars?
I have no idea.
Okay.
All right, that's it. Nothing good.
Okay.
So
wow.
we got like $7 in value.
Yeah.
Being generous.
I guess David's gonna leave us
He's
for
gonna-
a little bit.
We'll be right back.
What do you think is like a good, like a Big Macker? You know what I'm saying? Like a food,
A good food, like in
like
general?
a food chain. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, a good food chain. I think Del Taco is underrated.
I've never been there.
We used to have one here, and I'm pretty sure it's gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it like burnt down or something?
No, I think they just closed the shop. It was the only one in Alaska, and I'm maybe financial
Is it
reasons.
S tier? S tier?
Um,
Or like A tier?
like I would put Taco Bell at like B tier,
B tier? Respectable.
and I would put like Del Taco at A, like high A.
What would be S then?
S for like Mexican food or just in general?
All food.
All food.
Like
S
or I mean
tier?
like all fast food.
all fast food. I want to say Cane's, to be honest.
Cane's. Yeah, that's
Cane's
good.
or like Popeyes. I feel like both of those are pretty solid.
I've actually never been to Popeyes.
We
can
went,
go to
and it was my first time going, and I was legitimately
We can
impressed.
we can go to Popeyes next week.
I'm back.
We should do not mukbang, but like review lists,
Yeah, I
with
think-
like the
We should go around each fast food and just take their most popular item.
and then yeah.
Or, yeah.
I was kind of sad about the Baconator. I mean,
Popeyes.
I did mess myself over.
I think going for the single is not the move.
I didn't know that's how it worked. I thought it'd be like a little bit bigger. You know.
Yeah.
What I'm saying?
Okay, so for context, we just had Wendy's.
Yeah.
It was my first time ever eating Wendy's.
It was not the best Wendy's that I've had.
It was the first time I
yeah.
eat Wendy's, but like
Apparently.
like actually food wise, like I got like the shake or whatever before, and it was.
You know, the Frosty wasn't bad, and I don't know if it was just because you had the chocolate one,
Or
but the
mine was
strawberry
just
flavor
bad.
was fine.
Mine was just maybe bad. It was really thick. Like I couldn't. eat
No,
through the
it
straw.
is thick, but like I
Oh.
could drink it through the straw.
I couldn't. Like I sucked as hard as I could. And, like, it wouldn't
It kind
go
of
through.
does feel awkward when you're sitting there, you're like,
Yeah.
and like nothing is coming, and you just have to sit.
I was
you're
in the car with
committed.
Alyssa, and I was like, and the shit wouldn't go through. Like,
Oh my gosh.
What is it? Talking about fast food?
yeah, tier list.
Tier
S.
list?
What's your S?
Yeah, what's your S?
It's
No,
not fast.
that's not fast food, and that's a local chain,
Yeah,
or it's not a chain. It's one place,
Yeah.
so that would
Really
not
good,
count.
though.
It is really
Um,
good. We can bend the
Have you noticed
rules.
a lot of restaurants? I went to California, and a lot of places are like Tommy's, whatever. Like Tommy's.
Like, who's
burger.
Tommy?
Yeah, who is
Who
Tommy?
the fuck is
Who
Tommy?
Tommy?
The
Tommy
owner,
in it?
the owner is named Tommy. My dad
Oh.
played soccer with him
Oh,
on a team.
he
Why
makes
did you
good,
ruin it, Ethan?
He
I was
makes-
going to this deep conspiracy.
he makes
theory about
good
it.
burgers, though.
Well, I actually know the guys. Sorry to ruin
You
it,
could have at
guys.
least let me live my fantasy, but you just went in there and dashed it to pieces. My God.
Well, I mean, he could just be a puppet,
Bro, I think it actually
puppet of the shadow organization.
Yeah,
It'd
it'd
be-
be like an army of Tommies out there.
I actually think it'd be pretty cool to own a restaurant. You know what I'm saying?
I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah.
Like,
depends.
like your own full, like Gordon Ramsay type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like Hell's
a,
Kitchen,
like a Michelin star.
Michelin motherfucking star, bro.
What
The
do the stars
tire.
mean even? What does like that mean?
It's supposed
It's
to
like
be.
it's an award for like excellence, no?
It's
so it's not like a rating system, right? It's like how many times you, or is it a rating system?
It's not a rating system. It's more like I mean, it's kind of like a rating system,
Right.
but it's like, I think it was an advertising thing Michelin did back when. It was like, if it's worth it to use their tires to go to that place. And it's supposed to be, it's 1, 2, or 3 Michelin stars.
That's
Where-
kind of funny now that I think about it, because
like
like
the tire.
when you, because like it's like the Michelin Man. That's so funny because it's like when you hear, oh, this restaurant has a Michelin star, it's like that's high, that's peak, right? But it's like
That
it's
originated
worth
from the
using
tire.
their tires to go there.
Yeah. But it's like,
That's pretty funny.
3 Michelin stars is the best, and it's only like,
Have you ever eaten at a 3 Michelin star
no,
restaurant?
they don't have
too
any.
expensive.
They don't
Yeah.
have any here.
Oh, they don't have any.
No-
It's
none.
Michelin?
There's none here.
Oh,
No, I just mean like
in
in
general.
You would have to go like to an actual city.
California.
Or like Seattle. There might be one there.
Yeah. Do we have any Michelins at all?
I don't think there's any here.
Okay.
It's like that's how like
Michelin
I-
Man fucking hates Alaska.
I mean,
Holy
Alaska
shit.
is pretty far out of the way.
I mean most
I wouldn't use my tires to go there.
most
Fuck
of
that.
the Michelin star restaurants are like they have the many course meals and it's like fucking tiny as shit. And it's supposed
Oh
to be,
yeah, dude,
it's-
that's kind of bullshit,
it's
bro.
not
I'd
supposed
rather
to fill
just
you. It's supposed to be it's like a 5-course meal or something. You get like different
yeah.
plates. But it's supposed to be like a variety of flavors and it's supposed to be like
Well, but like, what if
Okay.
I
Unique.
just want the steak,
have
bro?
some.
good tasting shit. No, but then you wouldn't go there for that. It's like for an experience.
Actually, I don't
Oh,
know.
I
They
guess
pulled up
so.
Sullivan's Steakhouse, and I don't know if that counts as a Michelin star restaurant. But we have. some.
I didn't know, but Sullivan's is a fucking chain. I didn't know that.
Oh, I
thought
didn't
it was
know
just
that.
the one.
I
Yeah,
thought it
it's a
was
chain.
local.
No, or I think maybe it's a local chain, but there are other ones in other
Oh,
places.
Okay, yeah, because there's Sullivan's Arena.
Oh.
Well, cause like there were the dude Dan Sullivan.
Oh.
I think.
Oh, is that why?
I
or-
think
or
so.
is it-
Alaskan guy, though? He's like an
Wasn't he a governor,
I don't remember.
representative?
supposed to show
We
how much
know
care about
nothing. Yeah.
politics.
Which is funny because now we're all legally like able to
Have you guys
register to
voted?
vote. I think I'm registered to vote. I didn't vote.
I didn't vote either. I mean,
I'm
I got
registered.
like the emails and stuff, but I was like,
So are you registered?
yeah, I'm fucking lazy. I got registered to vote when I did the FAFSA.
I did it
It
when I
was-
did the selective service.
There was a I
We
did
can get drafted now.
yeah. It's
Yay.
like you just vote, but then I didn't because
Oh.
yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a campaign going on right now for Congress.
I could not tell
I-
you.
yeah.
I've seen many people just like they stand on the sidewalk. They go, "Hey, I got my sign."
Oh yeah, and they
honk."
they
And
have all the
then-
yard signs too. I've seen them.
And
I think the
then-
most involved I ever got in politics was like making fun of Donald Trump. I think that was about as involved as I got.
For sure. Like 90% of Americans.
Yeah.
do that, so it's not saying much at all.
Do you think he's? Yeah. Do you think he has a chance in the next?
I would want it. Well,
in 2020.
Well, he was the Republican candidate.
Yeah.
So yeah, he did.
No, against Biden.
Yeah, he was the
Majority. He won it with majority, didn't he? In terms of votes.
I think he won with the majority, but Biden won with the electoral.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he had
usage.
majority. I don't think so.
Who?
Because he lost majority against.
Oh, actually, on the second. Wait.
I think because remember it was a huge thing because everyone was like, the Democrat libtards are hacking the mail-in ballots because Joe Biden won it. Yeah.
Wait. Was Donald? Wait.
What?
Donald Trump was a president, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I know. It's hard to believe, but yes.
Dude, but even in that election, he lost the popular election against Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, and I think it was the college was like yes.
Yeah, the electoral college still elected.
I still think that year was pretty bad as well. Like
Which one?
Hillary Clinton. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't care for either of them. I think it would have been I don't know. I feel like the people that are saying we should have elected so we could have our first female president. I respect that. Yeah, that'd be dope. Female president. I think it's good. I don't think she was
she
Yeah, I don't
wanted
think
to
she was
start a
good.
war because airspace thing. She was like no fly zone. She wanted to make a no fly zone over Iraq or Afghanistan or something, but then that would have to start a war.
Yeah, thank God we're out of there, bro. What the fuck? Otherwise, unironically, we might get drafted. But
Yeah.
we're chilling. Jay chilling now.
And then I'm pretty sure Hillary and Biden, they have a past of doing racist stuff.
Okay, well, you want to talk about racist, Pat? Let's talk about Donald Trump.
Yeah, and that too. It's they're all
okay, and he
they're
was
all
also
bad.
blatantly sexist and racist.
Yeah,
and
he would just say it, and then people were like, "But he's Donald Trump," and I'm just like, "Bro, that's
he's just goofing around."
It actually kind of makes me miss Obama, like the way he spoke. It was actually
yeah.
Yeah,
8 years and
like back then. Politicians actually spoke like politicians.
That's
but
true.
now it's I don't think Biden can do a speech.
I feel
and
like
then Donald
a
Trump.
Joe Biden speech is far better than a Trump speech, and a Trump speech is bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
So comparing both those to an Obama speech, it's yeah, okay, Obama was pretty damn good.
He had that voice, charismatic voice.
Oh yeah, for sure. I was listening to one of his speeches when he was giving it, and I remember just sitting there in the living room. Just being captivated by it because it was so it just demanded your attention,
and it makes you feel
yeah.
It's
you feel it for sure. Yeah. Whereas you hear Joe Biden,
it's
he's an old man.
hello.
I feel
if
you look into if you delve any deeper into anything involving politics or the world or whatever, you'll soon realize that.
We're fucked. We're all fucked. Everything is doomed.
Has something that they did or said or
they're all bad.
Pretty much. So
I feel like it's comparable though,
Yeah. I mean, perspective once again, relative to each other. Sure, you could say something.
Well, I feel like you could also just objectively say that Donald Trump was a worse person. I feel like you can just go out there and say it.
Yeah, sure.
Look, man, he sat on his private fucking jet eating a taco bowl with a fork and knife. Why is he not in prison? Tell me.
That's the thing you point out. Yeah.
Okay, that's just, funny example, but
I learned from my business class that a lot of powerful people, they basically lie.
How do we get to politics from fast food? I'm confused.
I forgot what happened, to be honest.
Donald Trump.
Oh, no. I remember. It was talking about Sullivans into Dan Sullivan. He was a governor into have you guys voted? I remember. That's a pretty funny train of logic, I won't lie.
It all connects.
Yeah.
I forgot
we're talking in spiral webs, bro.
Oh yeah, my business class. It's politicians
powerful
lie.
People lie.
Powerful leaders lie to get what they want, and that's what every politician is
doing.
doing.
Because it's manipulation essentially.
Yeah.
It's like convincing the masses of something. It's literally like a science. Like I've read stuff about this. Like it's literally a science from what tie to wear to like how to speak to how to address certain groups. Like it is literally a very thought out science, and it's like it's kind of creepy.
We talked about a book. It's I forgot what it's called, but it was like there was like this pig. It's about a farm. It's basically about Soviet Russia. And how the pig...
Animal Farm.
Yeah, that one.
How do you not remember that?
I don't remember, bro. But, the pig goes crazy and
why did you read that in a business class?
Because it's about leaders. It was a leadership course.
Yeah. I heard in terms of what you said, like what tie to wear or whatever. There was like a study done with I think JFK's election. Mm-hmm. It was like when like TV was first popping up, and for voters who watched television, they favored JFK more, right? Because he looked like the young, more capable politician. But people who listened to the radio, they preferred the other candidate because he was more well spoken. So that's interesting to think about how gullible this are.
Well, like that's the thing, right? Is like we think about us as sort of like average, but in reality, we are way above average. Like that's not even ego speaking. That is just legitimately how it is. Like even having like the capacity to say that like that sort of manipulation exists on such a large like level is like so outside of the scope of the ordinary person.
It happens with companies too. Like
oh yeah, of course. Like I took a business foundations class, and literally like half of the class is teaching you about the responsibility as a business owner to give back to your shareholders.
Oh, yeah.
Which is, the community, blah, blah, blah. And every decision you make isn't just solely for profit, but also saving your profit.
That's what you think. But, dude, some of these companies, they do not care. Like,
they only care about profit.
Yeah. They, like...
and they get away with it, bro. They get away with it.
Yeah, Volkswagen, their engines, the diesel engines, they just emitted, like, hella shit. But then when they were tested, they had this software where they could make it into a better mode so that they wouldn't detect it. And so those cars were spewing out shit for the longest time until, like, I don't know, like decades later, they found out and they're like, bad. And now they're like, oh, we make electric vehicles. And it's like, you kind of just fucked up everything, though. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Do you guys think we have a chance at turning the world around? Like climate change around.
It's hard with these companies, bro.
Yeah, it's like we could have done it 10 years ago. If people weren't so obsessed with pushing profit margins and realized that like, hey, your profits aren't going to mean shit in 20 years when we don't have a fucking planet that's sustainable.
Yeah. I feel like even if
when we're all breathing the fucking smog and the Lorax, it's not going to fucking mean shit.
O'Hare. What is his name, right? O'Hare?
Yeah, the O'Hare guy. Or the dude who chopped all the trees.
The Onceler.
There
was a thing in, I think, 1900s where Shell, like, basically took over a country in Africa and just, like, sucked their oil.
Even the company. I thought you were talking about, like, the actual
Shell, the company. Yeah. They would just spill their oil everywhere, and they bribed the government to use their political power and their military to stop the people that were, like, protesting.
That's like the most classic, like, theme you see is like a developed nation like America or Europe in the day, like completely taking advantage of an underdeveloped civilization.
Yeah.
Like think back to like imperial.
It's still happening.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it is. Like why do you think the fucking China, but also why do you think like fucking people in the Middle East like hate America so much?
Have you seen photos of like 1960s before like Afghanistan or whatever
before the wars? It looked
like we fucked them up, bro.
Really developed, like, and before religious extremism, like
well, the funny thing is like extreme, like what's Islamic religion, like extreme Islamic religions really only became super popularized because of America's intervention. It's like they like didn't have power because it was too extreme for the normal person, but then America and all the other fucking bitches pushed them into a corner and they turned to an extreme religion.
It was because they crashed a plane.
No, that's different. That was different.
Yeah, that's different.
That was
they crashed a plane into.
That was a different country. We asked someone else because.
Yeah, that was the. Oh God, that was the.
Osama. Bin Laden.
Who did?
Yeah, Bin Laden and I forgot what that terrorist
forgot
group was.
Al-Qaeda.
Al-Qaeda, yeah.
And then
What it wasn't even
but then
it wasn't even them though, right?
The Americans stayed. Like America stayed there.
Oh yeah,
fight terrorism.
they kept a military presence there.
Yeah,
and
then,
it's like, imagine if you are someone living in that area, and these fucking dickheads who like basically ruined your country for decades, all of a sudden have this very large military presence in your home, and you're like,
I mean,
well, hold on.
well,
wait a second.
The terrorists, like, I don't know if they like treated the people bad, but I'm pretty sure they did.
Well, it wouldn't be in their interest to treat them badly.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like they would be their allies.
It's like the fight against communism, I'm pretty sure, except America v2-3, you know what I'm saying? Like another. It's like the war in Vietnam. It's like you just went there and then to fight something, but then
you know what
then
was
you
fucked
lost.
up is like in Vietnam, it wasn't even really us against Vietnam. It was us against Russia.
Yeah.
Because Russia was backing the communist side or the
but then they
communist
won
party.
anyways, and a bunch of people died because of it. It's like
Yeah, and it's like, you know, we sent our soldiers, but we also killed so many Vietnamese people.
yeah,
and
and
they did too. The Vietnamese people too.
Yeah, well,
war's messed up.
It went back. It went both ways. Like fucked up shit happened on both sides, and that's why it's just like letting it get to that point is just not what you want to do.
Even now, I think it's like I feel like war shouldn't happen, but then it still does.
Yeah.
It
Well,
still
I
does.
feel like part of the problem is like war makes money.
Yeah, war makes a
a
lot of money.
lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
And like the other problem is like people that make weapons are so deeply connected into government
Yeah,
that it's like it's so hard to like
Especially in America.
see like the
especially
true,
America.
the true
It's-
the
Yeah,
trueness.
Especially, I think isn't the spending like 800 billion or something or
More than that, I think.
I think
Lost
it's in the
$2 trillion,
trillions.
so-
Yeah.
You
It's-
hear-
it's
there's that
so
meme
much
where
money.
They lost $2 trillion. We don't know where it went.
And you know the other fucked up thing is like military spending is so unoptimized.
they don't care.
They
It's
don't care
just
about
yeah,
veterans either.
it's okay. Well, veterans is another thing, but I'm talking about like on an actual base, they use a bucket system, and they put money into a bucket, and it's like you cannot use that money for anything else. And if you don't use the money that's in the bucket,
You won't get as much
they
back,
will
yeah.
reduce it the next year. So
Yeah,
they are
it's the same as the
prompted.
government too.
Yeah, that's how the government handles things, and it's like
it's so bad.
and the budget makers, they're people that don't live on that base. So they go to the base for like a year, assess it, and then make a budget. And it's like they don't know the actual problems, and they're basing it on 1 year. Like that is like borderline irresponsible.
But then there's also like they do like training where they
yeah.
shoot bullets that are worth like $10 each or something.
Yeah.
Or like I don't know how much, but like I think it's like maybe around $5. They just boom gone, and then they shoot missiles that are like hundreds of thousands of dollars for training purposes.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like, bro, that's taxpayers.
This
money.
is what your taxpayer money is
Yeah.
going to. I read this thing about like Air Force bases and like how towards the end of a semester, call it what you will, of like the budgeting, they will literally just send aircraft out that just dump fuel in the sky and do circles around the bases because they want more money for the fuel, so they'll burn it all.
Like the military burns so much fuel, but then the government goes, "Hey guys, let's make the environment better." Like all military vehicles are like diesel, jet fuel, and then they don't care like the runtime. They just do whatever, and it's like they don't try to optimize emissions on those vehicles, but on every other like vehicle they go no. But if it's military, everything open table, you could do whatever, and then the companies are the ones that get the money.
That happy note. I think it's good to end it here, boys. Good.
Wait,
What time is it?
It's 9:30.
Oh
I
shoot,
gotta
it
go
is
soon.
9:30. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's a good.
Good
time to
happy,
edit.
happy ending point. If you made it this far in the video, try not to think about how screwed we all are.
A bunch of weird topics today, from fast food to social awkwardness to the government.
To corruption.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
We hope to see you next time. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe.
Yep.
Share with everyone.
Actually, let's do a fun thing. comment down below your least favorite awkward situation. we gotta boost the engagement, guys. did every single one of our videos except for like the first 2 have no comments?
Guys, make sure to comment, guys. Please comment something, anything.
Yeah, comment your favorite color. Your favorite color.
That's so basic.
Mine is red.
All right. Okay. Bye.
We'll see you next time.